What the fuck? Also, you redeemed that like just before I switched screens. Holy shit. Hi! Hold on, I need music going here. Yeah, hi! Good evening. Yippee, indeed. And when as well. Happy... Happy New Yuri. Yes, hi, welcome. Thank you to, let me do some thanks here. Thank you, Sunibyo for the raid. Thank you, Marasmu and Kowalski both for the resubs. Mousewife _ thank you for the raid. I think you're watching Nintendo Week, right? And Lizabelle, Valeria, thank you both for the follows, and Kowalski, thank you for the gift sub. How's my burnout? I spent the last week being mostly a normal person. Hi, Toffee. I spent the week mostly being a normal person and doing normal person things. And that shit rules, dude. People should be normal more often, I think. This chat is small. You guys are too large. I'm gonna get you moved. Sorry if the overlay's a little awkward looking. I wanted to do more of a clean overlay. And also that way you could actually see what's happening more. But yeah, I literally every time I looked away from my screen, you guys would keep being nice to me. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you, but I do appreciate it. Thank you. For those of you who are here from the raids, hi, my name is Dahlia Wintra. I am part of Gen 1 of Tumulpulse. I died in a winter storm. I was a cat, and then I was reincarnated as a cat girl. I like to draw. I've been addicted to Dwarf Fortress. So that's what I've been playing when I'm not drawing. And that was actually what I was playing. Don't say that. Don't say that. Yes, I did touch grass. I went outside. I got some shabu shabu today. That was my first time. Belly introducing herself. Hi, I died. I did though, that's my lore. Like, I know no one gives a shit about VTuber lore. But like, that's my VTuber lore if you're the kind of person that cares about it. Also, I think it's just kind of funny. Thank you for the head pat. Also, yes, I do have color swap redeems. I will do a little short demo. Yeah. Harvey, thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoy your stay. Yeah. Vampire color swap. Gyaru. Color squats. Color swap. And then goth. So those are all the currently available color swaps. I forgot how much I charged them. It's like 2,000 points or something. Yeah, 2,000 points. Yeah, I think I tried to say vampire, but VTuber is what I was trying to say. VTuber lore can be cool, I think. I'm not the kind of person who's gonna do anything to like tie into lore very much. That's just my personality because I'm not really playing a character. I'm literally just like a cow, like you can think of the resub. Jesus Christ, it's just gonna like keep staying at like the hype is close. I really do appreciate it though. Oh god. Okay. I feel like I haven't drawn in a while because I've also, in addition to not, what am I trying to say? In addition to not streaming, I also haven't been drawing. Not very much. Just like little bits in here. But here and there, you know. But it's the new year. Which means bunnies. Bunny suits. We like those. I like those. Those are one of my favorite outfits. You know? And so that's why this is what I'm drawing today. I have no pose in mind. I have nothing in mind. I was just like, you know, fuck it. I'm just gonna... It's the new year. I haven't drawn anything for New Year's yet. The year of the bunny. Even though it's not actually the year of the bunny yet, it's still... That's not till February. So if I fuck up and I don't finish this today, I have time. It's time to maybe make 12 months sub badges soon, maybe retroactively 6-month ones. I don't know what I would do for them, to be honest. Yeah, why'd you make me normal? What's wrong with you? Don't you have a bunny in progress? Probably? But we're gonna do another one! Because I don't finish what I start. I think Chinese New Year is January 22nd this year. Oh, stop stealing my shit, man! You're stealing my sweater, you're stealing my hat, you're making me normal. Like that episode of SpongeBob where it like makes him normal. Fucked up. Yeah, I'm just gonna do some warm-ups first. Before I really commit to... A rainbow badge version! Oh, badge! I misread that as Rainbow Bridge. Which is also really fucking funny. So those of you who may be confused, it's a common thing, at least in the English-speaking sphere, mostly like from Facebook. The Rainbow Bridge is like when a pet dies. It's like, oh, they crossed the Rainbow Bridge. Just like a more softer way of saying, hey, your pet died. This pet died. And I know that's not what you meant, but considering my lore, that's really fucking funny. Yeah, maybe it's like more of an American thing. Like I said, I don't know. I just know that at least in like the spaces online that I've been in, which is granted, the most places I've seen this on is like when you go like, if you follow like those like TikToks or like those Facebook pages that are about like animal shelters, which I do. I like to look at the animal shelter videos, and I like to look at the animals and stuff, and I think that they're cute, and I love watching cat videos because, yeah. If you dyed your eyebrows, would they be rainbows? Yeah. It's the road to where you go, you die. The Rainbow Bridge is Norse. It's to Valhalla. Oh, I just thought it was something that like people, like some Facebook mom kind of pulled out her ass one day. Which could still be the truth, but at least it's a little more based in reality. Yeah. My brain confused Rainbow Bridge and Rainbow Road. Why are we sad about Mario Kart? Yeah. I wonder. That's how they killed Mario. Oh, I'm goth now. Here's my emo phase. I'll put on some other music here in a moment, but I want to do this warm-up first. Like I said, this is just warm-up, so I don't have anything in mind. I feel like I have not drawn in ages. I legit, most of the time when I draw, and this is only when I stream. Which, obviously I have not been doing that very much lately, but it's the best one out of the three. Really? Actually, I think my personal favorite's the vampire. But yeah. If there was an AU where I was not a cat, I would be a vampire, probably. Probably. Imagining the Asgardians kart racing on the Bifrost. Yeah. Got a Marvel spin-off kart racing, and it's Thor fucks your shit up and sends you to hell. A bit disappointed in the Gato one? Why? I mean, I can't, like, that's the Gato type of fashion, is blonde hair and a little bit of tan. There's also only so much editing I can do within V2 Studio stuff. I don't have, like I could theoretically fuck around some more, but I would want to get explicit permission, which I am too far of a shy person to do. So I simply will not. And I will not do anything. Other than I will sit here in my little goth colors and I will be very cute. Ugh, I need to like chug water. Hold on. Ugh. What makes it a vampire? I don't know. It's like that one, what's that one image? Oh god, my brain. Like that goth vampire anime image that everyone was like posting on MySpace. Is it like goth emo anime girl? Yeah, Hira Suzuhira. That drawing. That's what it's like based off of. Little Draculara. If you just say Flounder, you can get away with it. Yeah, that too. Flounder as well. Okay, I need to chug water. Hold on. I got a new water bottle. I don't know how I feel about it. It's a Gudetama one. And Gudetama is my favorite Sanrio mascot. Because he's just a little fucking dude. He's just like sitting there. And I think I relate to that. You know? What are we all but just little dudes sitting around? Watching anime girls. Drawing anime girls. He is such a mood. I have so much Gudetama merch. Like I said, he's my favorite. Sanrio should make a white cat character like you. They should call her Goodbye Cat. That joke fell a lot more flat than I expected. Much like me. Yeah, I'm fucking hilarious. I'm the funniest little kitty. I'm so fucking— oh god, I got jump scared by myself turning white. Oh, jump scare, jump scare. Ooh, you know, we should do some other alternate versions. Like maybe like some species swaps. Have I drawn myself as a human before? I feel like I have. And if I haven't, I want to draw it. So that you all will have to think of that reality and be afraid of it. Think of a reality where I have human ears. Isn't that kind of fucked up? Isn't that fucked? Human ears. How boring. Yeah, goodbye cat was what I said when you died the first time. Yeah. God. Ah, don't make me normal! You wouldn't see them do the hair though. Well, yeah, check this out. You can do this. Oh no, I have 4 ears now. Oh no. In reality, this is actually like, when I was like trying to figure out design stuff, I actually really like it when you get like hair pulled back like this. Obviously, I don't think it really works as well when you have when you don't have human ears, this kind of hairstyle doesn't like look as good because then you just have this blank space right here. Like if I really like this. It's like pulled back. I've said this before. Part of the reason why I have a ribbon in my hair is because it's based off of one of my first favorite characters, anime-wise, and that would be Sakura Mato. Let me get an image of Sakura Mato on the screen right now. Yeah, sure. This screenshot from Heaven's Feel is fine. Or is that Stay Night actually? Unlimited Blade Work? I don't know. I haven't watched the Heaven's Feel, which is a shame because I want to. I just haven't gotten around to it. How many earbuds do you use at once? Yeah. What anime genres do you like? Horror. I like horror. I like stuff that's like, I like philosophical stuff too. Dude, I fucking love Higurashi. That was like one of my first ones. Also, yes, I know that, oh god, what am I doing? I was in the wrong program. Anyway, I know that like Fate Stay Night, and neither Higurashi neither, where, I know those were both visual novels originally, but still. Also, I like, when I was little, I read like summaries. Only summaries because I didn't know how to get my little grubby hands on the actual like novels or anything. I couldn't read Japanese. I read like the summaries of Saiyan no Uta, and I also read Elfen Lied. And I think that probably gave me irreversible damage. For the record, I have no regrets about being into horror, but that did irreversibly change my personality on some fundamental level, I think. What am I doing? Yeah, seinen's just like older male audience, like not high school or like early college, like more like older, like in their 30s or so, probably. Don't quote. I don't know. Josei is the female equivalent. Shonen is young male. Shoujo is young female. Seinen is older male. Josei is older female. Has anyone even heard of Blue Gender? I feel like I saw that title like mentioned, but I never actually looked into it, so I can't say I'm familiar with it. Yeah. Also, I have seen posts about Archive 81 on my Tumblr dash before, or not even on my Tumblr dash specifically, just because like I'm a fucking nerd, and sometimes using the actual like site and app itself and like trying to actually curate my own experience, because I become lethargic and lazy due to the algorithms thrust upon us in this new century of online, and thus I'm a lot more lazier. And I don't seek out content on myself anymore, so I go to Reddit and I go to Tumblr subreddits, and I go and I look at the Tumblr subreddits and I look there for my Tumblr content because I'm too fucking lazy to go and find posts on the actual site itself. Yeah. Also, hi, welcome. Guy goes into Cairo for a few months while they work on a cure, wakes up to giant bugs having conquered everything. He gets picked up by the military and learns to drive mechs. Oh. That kind of reminds me, like the premise of being like frozen and waking up later, it kind of reminds me of Seven Seeds, which I like watched on like a whim when I was like really sick. And I ended up really liking it, and then I finished the manga. Woman. Yeah. Yuri, that's just natural for me to like. That's just a good genre. I do like romance a lot. Obviously I prefer Yuri, but sometimes, you know, I'm gonna switch up brushes because I feel like it. Sometimes I'll read hit stuff. And in fact, one of my guilty pleasures as of late has been I go and I search up manhwas and I look up the villainous ones. Yeah, I read the villainous isekai manhwas and the webcomics and stuff. And that's what I read. And it's like, I know it's the same fucking story beats every single time. It's always the same. It's always, there's no way that he's in love with me because I'm the villain and I need to push him to get with the protagonist. And then she's always like super fucking oblivious to the fact that no, because she was actually a decent person and he fell in love with her. And oh no, we're fighting against our fate. Ah! There's so fucking many. There's so many. That being said, I'm in love with the villainous. Fucking good. I can never get the English title in my head properly, but like the Revolution of the Magical Princess or whatever. God, fuck, what is it called? Magical Revolution of the Reincarnated Princess. Yes. Yes, that, okay, Magical Revolution of the Reincarnated Princess. That series specifically is fucking good as hell, and I will die for that series. I need to do some, like, pinup stuff. Also, hi, welcome. I think that one is the season. I think so, too. I'm really excited for it. You know what? It's been so long since I've done, like, pinups and stuff. I'm just gonna do like this one tip, because like, you know what's the hardest for me when it comes to drawing is thinking of poses. So I'm just gonna fucking do this. I'm not even gonna look at the screen, and we'll see if I can extract any shapes from it. Got this guy here. Behold, it's art. I swear, the more, like, the less effort that you put into stuff, I feel like the better it turns out. And I'm going to try and just turn off my brain for drawing tonight because I think that that's the key. The key is to just never put effort into anything. Pro life tips from Dahlia Wintra. Just never care. I do sit like this a lot. I think I need to do some foreshortening on this foot. I do sit with, one leg tucked under the other a lot, and that's actually, why did I turn British? Why did that make me go British for a second? But that's actually, like, part of why I've been having back issues lately is because I can't resist putting my leg under my other leg. And that puts a lot of unnecessary strain on my joints. And that's especially bad for me because I'm double jointed, and therefore it's easier for me to overflex my muscles and my joints. Yeah, so I'm trying to break myself of the habit, but old habits are really hard to break. And so I will continue to struggle with it. Oh god. Trying to get you to mobilizing iron cast for your legs. No! But yeah. Yeah, I think this is a really nice method, for like, I don't know, inspiration? Something? It's art. Anyone else have a parent that whenever you told them that you were gonna do art, they'd say like, you're a fartsy artist? Anyone else have someone in their life be like that? And always rhyme art with fart? Because I had many family members. Mostly my mom, but still. Yeah! Your racing harness for your gamer chair and the mid-leg strap will keep you in place. We read fan art as fart. Yeah. Draw your farts. Or whatever. Yeah. And also another thing I've seen people do, I don't really do this very often, but like when they do stuff like this, is that they'll do, again, just doing another, ooh, that kind of looks like a treble clef. Anyway, doing this kind of stuff, I should probably do this in this layer still. Fine, doing something. But yeah, this is like a way of like doing thumbnails for drawings. But like you can figure out like the overlay, not overlay. Oh fuck, what's it called? The layout. Also, hi, welcome. Yeah, I'm getting to it right now. I'm just doing some warm-ups. It's been a while since I last drew. Yeah, fuck it, we'll do this. Yeah, this is like thumbnails. Also, I know I draw knees like this a lot, where they like do like this. But also my knees do that in real life. I remember when I last went to the doctor and I was like, oh yeah, I think I can bend my knee backwards a bit. And I like showed her and she was like, oh. The same doctor told me I had a weak chin. Trying to figure out what I want to do with this leg over here. Ooh, yeah, this is a sketch layer too. Yeah. Pretty like this, but I really liked your snow halation cover, Claudia and Amy. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. See, I never knew that it was being hyper flexible, because like, you know, when you see it like in media and stuff, it's always like the really extreme stuff, like, oh, I can put my legs behind my head. I can't bend my elbow that far. Thank you for the head pat. No, you need to go sleep, dude. But yeah, I can't like bend, because I was never able to like bend my elbow that far, but I didn't know that it wasn't normal to like, something really funny. This is relevant. I can bend my fingers backwards, so it's like literally like some cartoon shit like this. I can do that. And so when I use not my leap motion, my roommate's leap motion that I have stolen from her multiple times, in fact, I think it's still in here. She hasn't used it, but anyway. Whenever I used it, it actually, like, when I did that, when I, like, put my hands back like that, it registered it as, like, a hand, like, the opposite hand grabbing something. It was weird. Anyway, back to drawing. I used to be able to put my legs behind my head. I don't know if I still can. Yeah, I don't know. I did see you get a good middle finger out of it. Oh my god, that took so much effort because it does not like... Leap motion does not like to detect middle fingers. I'll tell you what. This poses something. I think I'm getting it. I think I'm getting it. Yeah. Technology hates it when I'm rude. If I'm rude, all of the technology in my house lets off an alarm that lets, it sends a kill switch to, all of my internet. And, it tells the sniper that's in the building across from me to shoot. And then I die. And then I'm on my 7th life. And it's a circle of life. I think I made the hips too high. But I don't know. That'd be nice. The machines will still need a few mechanics after the revolution. Yeah. In which case I'm going to be useless to them because I don't know shit or fuck. My dad tried really, really hard to get me to like learn like electronics because if you do know how to do maintenance like on like robots and stuff, like factory robots, that is really good income. But you see, I have chronic dumb bitch disease. I can't do math. That's not an exaggeration. I literally can't do math. Other than like very basic shit. So it was not meant to be. As also when I was a kid, my dream job was not to be an artist, but to be an astronomer. Which I still think is a really cool job, but as you can see, that wasn't really the job for me. And instead, now I draw anime women, and people pay me for that, and that's kind of weird. Also, I am an anime woman? Like, what? In hindsight, I think it was kind of inevitable that technology would lead us to this point. Because, you know, like, VR, things like that, that was a long time coming. But the existence of VTubers is something, while I feel like I should have seen it coming, I still didn't see it coming. Fun fact, you're allowed to look up the formulas in real life, unlike tests in school. Well, yeah, I mean, like, that's what, like, being smart actually is. It's not memorizing shit, it's knowing how to find solutions to problems. Also, I guess finding problems, but don't make the problems. Let the problems come to you. Oh god. I need to take this hoodie off. Blech. Yeah, I mean, I think it definitely was just one of those things, too, where it's just like, you get, like, the right spark, where, yeah, the pandemic happened, and now here's all these people sitting at home. Oh no, we can't do shit! Like, yeah. And of course you're gonna wanna like go online, you're gonna watch streamers and stuff. I don't think that VTubers will ever go away, much like streamers have never gone away since that became a popular thing. The same with YouTubers too. But I do think that now we're starting to see the phase where it is not the new it thing. You know? It is no longer the hot thing. I think that we're starting to see that kind of die down a bit. I don't know what that means. I do think that means that probably just means that there's not gonna be as much focus on it. But I mean, the concept of like anime girls like streaming and stuff I think is good, and I think that will never go away. What is hot right now? Dwarf Fortress? Probably. I don't know if that's faded yet or not. I think it's still going. God knows I'm gonna still be playing it. Fuck it, dudes. I'm gonna become a Dwarf Fortress streamer now. Oh god, imagine. If only I could actually commit to something. Unfortunately, that's not a strong suit of mine. I think I like this. I just think that there's just like something wrong with the leg layout here. There's like, when I look at it really small, you know? I don't know. I do like this part up here though. Like up from the elbows up, waist up. Perfect. Chef's kiss. The question, what is a streamer, is less common now. Experimentation is content is common. In content is common. People who tried VTubing and didn't like it are gonna go, oh yeah, VTubing is dead because they're done with it probably. Yeah, pretty much. I've already said, I've seen people claim that. And again, I don't think that's gonna be the case. Because I would say that it is a lot like any other form of entertainment or art. Where it's like, there's always going to be people who enjoy, you know, like there's still radio shows. We have fucking radio shows here in our Lord of 2023. I don't know what I want to do for this hair. Am I choosing this? Is this what I've chosen? Should I go like this? Should I bring this in? Is my torso and my arm too large? Too long? I think that's the case. I need to make this shorter. I am not that long. I am not... I'm short. I am but a short little kitty. Is a podcast a radio show? Yeah. And I was like, I wasn't even thinking, I mean like there's literal like radio shows that are out there that people still listen to. Like I was listening, I had to go to the dentist. Oh my god. I had to go to the dentist 2 days in a row this week. 2 days. 2 fucking days. My mouth hurts. But I'm almost free. The only thing left for me to do is I just need a crown. And then I'm free. And then I never have to go to the dentist ever again, except for when I do have to go to the dentist again. But I'm free. Is that part of normal people stuff? Probably. Is anything? 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 This is a little better now. I think we need... I want something going like this way. I think my hair is this long, but you know, for For the purposes of good art, it is now this long. I think this is gonna be the sketch that we're going with here. Dude, and give people crowns now. Yeah, they're gonna decide. Everyone, I have really, really important news for you. It's amazing. I'm very honored. I am now the new Queen of England. Yeehaw. God, no. My first decree as the queen is I don't have any. Okay, I need to listen to some fucking music. Let's get some music up in here. I almost muted my mic instead of the music. I was like, no, that's clearly it. No, it's not. Alright, music. You love me and you will worship me forever, clearly. Spotify isn't on here. Ooh, I need to add Spotify. Fucking, can I get some, Bochi the Rock? Thank you. It's not even playing on the right device. There we go. Oh no. Oh no. Is my headphones dying? Are my headphones dying? Oh my god, I think that they're starting to die. Ah! Anyone have any budget, like super budget, headphone recommendation? Or earbuds, rather, that are wired? Nah, I'll figure something out. God, this song fucks though. Yeah, dude, I actually do have a pair of wireless headphones, but I fucking hate using wireless headphones. I'm trying to do something with this hair, and I think what I'm trying to do is failing miserably. Yeah, I hate using wireless stuff. Just let me plug shit in. I was like looking at this, and I was like, man, what's wrong with this? Why does this look off? And I remember there's no cat ears. But, it's fine. I will just be a bunny for this entirely. Species swap! Yay! I want to do kind of like a... put this foot up a little bit. You can see kind of the sole a bit. And this one down. Doing perspective is really fucking hard. And in fact, I think I actually need to raise this up a little bit if I want to do some foreshortening here. I think this is probably something. Oh god, I don't know how to draw feet. I said, hi, welcome. Okay, yeah, this is garbage. This is nothing. This is nothing. This is nothing. This is nothing. You are nothing to me. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay, time for one of the hardest parts for me is getting this one specific type of smug expression right. It's like where like the eyes are like almost closed but not quite. I always like struggle with it a lot. I think I'm doing something? Probably. I feel like I haven't drawn it so long! It feels off bottle! This is... we're moving from warm-up into, like, actual sketch. I really like this kind of expression. Like a grin. This is gonna have to do. But yeah, there's the thing. I don't know how I would even do the skin fang with like a grin like this. It just doesn't, it retracts back into my upper lip, I guess. I am always judging you, by the way. So, like, watch out. Okay. Copy that bitch. New layer, or new canvas. Is this on? That's wrong. Is this on shuffle? It's not! That's why it kept giving me, Idolmaster stuff. Awesome. Copy. Paste. Transform. And then we do line art. I don't know what line art pen I want to use. Oh yeah, there's that good brush I downloaded recently. Let me get that. Hoop Studio, please work properly. Thank you. Wow, 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 wow. Downloads. Is it downloaded? Wow, that was fast. Yeah, that looks like this. Turn this down really low. I think I need to turn up my stabilization. I used to be the kind of person where I had my stabilization set really, really low. And as the years have gone on and I have gotten older, my hands have gotten shakier and shakier, and I can't really, like... I can't do the, lines as easily as I used to be able to do. It's a weird feeling. Also, I'm the kind of person I like to work while I'm zoomed in a lot. I don't know why. It's easier to control stuff that way, I think. I am getting older and I don't like it. I'm not even that old yet. I'm not even old. I just feel like it. My mom was like the kind of person who's like, oh, Dahlia, you're just an old soul. I was just like, okay. Okay, mama, sure. Sure, mama. Wait till it starts speeding up. It's a steep hill and it only goes down. My dude's, ah! Ah! Ooh, you know? That reminds me, I actually was like, I was having a moment where I think I got like possessed by like some suburban dad, who's like part of Gen X. And I started like listening to like Pink Floyd. Um, and like, I remember as a kid, because like my dad is a middle-aged man who's from Gen X, which is why I use that specifically. Anyway, I remember him like showing me that song and being like, "You will feel like this someday," and I was like, "Huh, okay, whatever." And then I listened to it now as an adult, and I'm like, "Oh, oh he's right." Oh God, what's like the term for when you're like there's gotta be like a word for like when you're like aware of the passage of time and that every day you are getting closer and closer to the end of your time as you know it. I think that's like Memento Mori. Is that something else? It's really hard to type with this in the way. Yeah, Memento Mori. Latin for remember that you have to die, is an artistic or symbolic trope asking as a reminder of the inevitability of death. Yeah. I always thought that was cool. Like the concept of Memento Mori. They got Radiohead Yuri if you know where to look. Memento, like a travel memento, and then Mori, like the VTuber. Is that why that's her name? Okay. Alright. Sure. Um. Anyway. Anyway. Oh, you know, I forgot a shirt collar for this. Yeah. Well, anyway. I don't know. The main reason I don't listen to a lot of Western music, though, even though now I've had like some interest in it, is because I don't want my algorithms to get fucked up. Because I want to mostly just listen to Vocaloid shit, and I'm resistant to change because I'm a very stubborn person. And if things are different and things are different from my routine, I will fucking die. And I have to be like in a very specific frame of mind to get into anything new, and I don't know why I'm like that. But that's how I've always been. I'm a very smart cat. Thank you. I want to play Dwarf Fortress. I know that there's nothing stopping me from playing Dwarf Fortress right now, but I feel like an obligation to keep drawing. It's too long. Ah! Stop doing my shit! I'll say yeah. That is what Mori means. Which is weird because it's like... I always... Like, my brain hears it and I immediately think of, like, the Japanese word, which is for forest. Because all of my life, Japanese is the language that I have been trying to learn. Stop stealing my shit! So when I see foreign languages, that is what my brain preps itself to see, and so that's what I automatically... That's why I default to Japanese pronunciations on stuff, and then I look like a fucking idiot, because it's more often than not, it's not the Japanese pronunciation. Even though I think, like, pronouncing vowels like a, e, I, o, u, like, that's a pretty standard vowels. This looks bad. Also, thank you for the hat. I don't like this. Not a fan of this. I don't know why, and it's bothering me, and I... Ah! This part, the top part, looks like a fucking emo kid. I look like an emo kid. I look like I'm gonna, like, ask you if you heard of Black Butler. And I made you a cookie, but I eated it. I made you a cookie, but I eated it. Rar means I love you in dinosaur. Okay, we contextualize that. You might be a scene kid. Yeah, probably scene is what I'm thinking of. I never kept up that much with, like, the labels of the various subcultures, even though I literally, like, lived through that era. And my sister was, like, actively, like, goth and scene and stuff. I had scene classmates. That reminds me of, I remember one time, I think maybe it's just, like, this is all too high up. Fuck. Fuck. I remember one time when I was, like, little, we were renting this, double wide. Anyway, so, like, like, it's a rental, so we weren't supposed to, like, do shit to it, yeah? Because it's a rental. And you don't do stuff like that, generally. And my sister and one of her schoolmates, one of her classmates, they went and they, like, painted all over the walls with, like, black paint, and they, like, painted, like, I think Fall Out Boy lyrics? Yeah, like a trailer. I lived in a trailer multiple times in my life. I almost got hit by a tornado in one of them too. Which is not a fun thing to be in if you're in a trailer. I'll tell you what. That's not a structure you want to be in while there's a tornado raging near you. But yeah, she like painted like all these like all this like poetry and I think like lyrics and stuff. And I don't remember all the bands that she was into. But I remember like I think like Evanescence and like Green Day. Because I know this because when I was a kid, I didn't have my own sense of taste in music. I just copied whatever my siblings did. Usually my sister, because my sister is who I hung out around. Fuck yes, Bochi music. But yeah, like a lot of like my formative years were just like me copying my sister. She like drugged me everywhere and like dressed me up in like dresses and stuff. Which I was not a fan of. I was not a fan of being dressed up. I hated wearing makeup. I hated wearing like frilly stuff because it was like texture hell. I still kind of feel that way, even though I actually really love like frilly dresses. I just don't like wearing them. So all of my, I was actually like really happy like when like streetwear, like really baggy clothes was popular and that was like a trend because holy fuck, that's just my normal outfit. So it's just my normal, this is how I normally dress. You miss Jinko jeans in the 90s, kids. Dude, my brother had those! My brother had those! Would you say you're a tomboy? I'm like, I will do a little chart here. Tomboy. Girly. Lazy. Alright, I don't know what's like a good thing to put for the y-axis. As far as like tomboy and girly goes, when it comes to my personal preferences and what I actually like, and what I would dress like if I did not have sensory issues and was also not fucking lazy as hell, I would say I'm actually like over here. But how I actually present and how I actually dress, I am like solidly over here. And sometimes I will go like in the center. I like to dress pretty androgynous. There's a time where I would like specifically like try to dress as neutral as possible because I thought it was really funny when like old people thought like they couldn't figure it out, and I thought it was really funny and I like to laugh at them in my head. It's funny. But yeah, like I guess I don't really need the y-axis. Yeah, this is about here is where how I actually dress. And this is the center. How I would dress. Yeah. And that's why, you know, like, oh god, where's my mouse? It's like, hey, like, yeah, I'm wearing a skirt and stuff because I think it's fucking cute. And I really like this. I like dressing like this. I just hate the actual, like, textures and the sensations, and I hate having to take time out of my day to, like, put makeup on and wear jewelry. Jewelry is its own type of special hell. Fuck jewelry. Fuck rings, specifically. Rings are... Whoever decided to invent rings, I hate you. Yeah. I don't know. Finger click clickers, that's what's bad! It's sensorial! You know, that reminds me when I was like I got on TikTok, and you know how TikTok will, like, even if you're not, like, actually, like, neurodivergent, it'll just tell you, I think you're autistic. Which, to TikTok's credit, I'm on some sort of spectrum. I don't know what spectrum I'm on there, though. It's like, I always got, like, recommended the ones where it's like, oh, the heavy spoon's bad. And that's a fucking lie. The heavy spoons are the good ones. What the fuck are you talking about? Get that light shit out of here. I want to hold a spoon. I want to be able to beat the shit out of someone with it. I want it to feel like I am lugging around a block of lead. I need to be able to hit someone with it and they die in one hit on impact. I need to be able to cut through anything with the spoon. Who the fuck wants a light spoon? What's wrong with you? Anyway, I don't actually put like much like stock into those videos because it's like, if you're suspecting stuff, then you should go to a doctor. And having a trait or not having a trait is not a sign of anything. I have a titanium spork. It's pretty baller, actually. That sounds awesome. Well, actually, I have, I don't know if it's like just titanium plated. I imagine it's probably just titanium plated. But our silverware is like rainbow titanium coated, and I fucking love it, and it makes me so happy. Because like when I was like shopping for silverware, because this was like the first time that I actually had the chance to go and shop things for myself. Like I had complete control over the kitchen. And like the direction on that and stuff, and I saw that they were selling the ones with the rainbows, and I looked at it. I stared at it, and I thought, this is expensive. This is overpriced. I don't need this. I can buy normal spoons and forks and knives. I don't need it. And then I bought it because it made me happy. Rainbow's a gimmick. You can get any metal to do that. Yeah. Like I said, I doubted it was actually made of it, but as I said, it made me happy, so I bought it. I have no regrets about that. Titanium is real light. You may it'll do density testing. Oh, I see. Yeah, I like my favorite spoon set that I've ever owned. I like forks and spoons, but especially like the spoons it was literally just like a pole. And it was heavy. This part was like heavy. I don't know how to like show that this is a spoon good. But like this was like solid metal. This part. And it was great. And I loved it. And it was amazing. And we've lost all of that silverware, and whatever little is left remains at my parents' because I was not allowed to take anything. I mean, I was allowed if I really wanted to, but I didn't, you know. But yeah. Man. I like heavy spoons. I also recently I had like a craving for like, I don't know if I'm the only one out here like this. But sometimes I don't want food. I just want texture, and I just want like I'm trying to think of how to word this without sounding weird about it. But I like crunchy texture. But like it has to be like a specific type. It can't be anything that's actually gonna hurt my mouth. Specifically like wafers. And then I had like a genius moment. I was like, oh my fucking god, I could just buy wafer cookies, which I don't like the paste in them. And then I realized, oh, waffle cones have the the wafer texture. Then I bought some and I've just been snacking on those and it's fucking great, dude. I tell you what. Good as hell. But I don't like actual like crunchy stuff. I don't really care for potato chips. And I don't care for fried chicken. Unless it's like specific on how it's done. For that I mean it has to be brined and then it has to be done in panko or batter. Matzah, I give you my Jewish blessing to snack upon it. That reminds me, I actually wanted to get... I don't have the money for it, so I didn't do it. But I I went on Amazon and I looked up the communion wafers. The Catholic communion wafers. Because it's not blasphemy. As long as it's not in the tabernacle. Or however it's called. Tabernacle? You'd think, considering that I was raised Catholic, I would know what it's called. But, like, the thing, it hasn't been consecrated yet. It's not actually the body of Christ. So it is not blasphemy, and it is perfectly okay and legit for me to just eat the wafers. And also, like, when I went to church as a kid, that was like my shit. Because, like, the only way that my parents could get me to go is by being like, oh, Dahlia, you'll get to have breakfast. Ooh, Dahlia, you like breakfast, don't you? Ooh, we'll treat you to breakfast. And then that was the only way. So I was fucking hungry. I was starved. So I was so fucking hungry when I got there, and by the time like the communion came around, and so I fucking went batshit for those crackers. And they tasted good. But I was also literally like fucking starving. Kind of want to commit blasphemy with the wafers, but it's not Jesus I hate, just the church. Yeah. I don't practice anything anymore. But yeah, I still like, I would feel bad about like doing anything I wasn't supposed to do. Man. But yeah. I know right now, know that if I had the means to do so right now, if I had the money, I would go on Amazon right now and I would order communion wafers and I would eat those as a snack. Yummy! And I think that my church had like actual wine, but I really like the fake wine that you buy at like the store. It's like the grape juice and it's like fizzy. I fucking love that shit. Remembering that image floating around the internet, a bowl of wafers with the wine in it. Dude. The desire to commit mild blasphemy is a little strong. Just like a little bit, you know? Nothing serious. Just like a little touch. Enough to where if I did it, my grandma would yell at me and tell me I'm going to hell. Even though I've not done anything actually wrong. I don't think I've ever made my grandma mad at me before. She was like concerned for me though, but that's just like, I think all grandparents are kind of like that, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna have I'm gonna go get me some forbidden cereal. It'll be great. I don't know what oyster crackers taste like off the top of my head. Hell yeah, we got K-On! Going. Are we allowed to add things to the body of Christ? Some sugar, banana slices? Oh, I remember seeing like a Tumblr post that was like floating around about like the time a person like their church added like raisins to Jesus, and it was like you're not supposed to fucking do that. I'm sure you could probably easily Google that. The raisin Jesus. But I mean, like, if it is like consecrated in Jesus, it's probably okay, right? And as long as you're like using it like for its intended purpose, it's probably okay, right? Probably. Yeah, the raisins were the line. Yeah, they took turns making the different kinds of bread. God. I'd be fine. Ignore the fact that I haven't gone to church in like a solid decade. It's fine. You know what's kind of batshit insane though? It's like when you like step back and you like just like realizing like stuff that like that's just like in your culture, and you like learn like, you know, like obviously that like not everyone like celebrates the same things that you do. But, like obviously like I celebrate Christmas, you know, and I'm not like actually, I don't actually like celebrate like Easter and stuff. Like my family always has like big gatherings and stuff for it. And like talking to people who like don't do that shit is always insane to me. I can't imagine. Also, shout out to the time where I told my dad that the reason why I had trouble being religious is because when I'm delusional, that is one of my first delusions, is that I start thinking that demons are communicating with me and that there are angels trying to communicate with me. That was like one of my most consistent delusions. And then when I told my dad about that, and I was like, yeah, it just makes me uncomfortable because then it just reminds me, and then I have trouble telling reality, fiction from reality. And then he's like, but what if it actually was angels and demons? And I'm like, it's not. I was experiencing psychosis, father. And that's like one of the most common delusions too. For psychosis. Silly. God is stronger than my meds, and he will find a way to talk to me. No! No, that's actually the kind of line of thinking I would have, though. Oh my god. That is legitimately how I would, like, think. And also, that's when I, like, got really into tarot, which I still like tarot. I just don't, like, actually use it as, like, anything serious. And same with, like, astrology. And I tried really hard to get into demon summoning. Thank you for the head pats. Yeah, dude, I tried explaining it to him, and he was like, but what if it was? What if it is God? I'm like, If I feel myself slip into psychosis again, I'm not telling you about it because I don't trust you. Yeah. Yeah, I've been thankfully very stable since I've taken medication. I've been on meds for a little over a year now. And it's pretty nice. It's pretty good. I highly recommend it. Take your fucking meds, everyone. Take your meds or you'll have delusions about demons contacting you. No, but like one of my worst ones was that like I was like I was like convinced like I tried to do a summon like a summoning ritual because I wanted a hot demon girlfriend. And like I like had delusions about that. And also at the time when I was like doing that, it didn't occur to me that I was gay. Because in my head I was still straight because I was delusional and I was psychotic. It's so fucking stupid. It's so fucking stupid. Yeah, it's not gay if it's a demon. My god. My fucking god. I was insane. Like I will call myself Menhera on stream, and I know that there's always like new people joining and new people watching, and I don't know how to like get across that when I say Menhera, I mean Menhera. I was literally in a psych ward. I'm the fucking Minhera Uwu Yandere anime girl. It's so fucking stupid. Yeah, the grippy sock vacation. Yeah. God. Psychosis. Not even once. When I was on my little grippy sock vacation, I went. Shout out to the girl who accurately deduced that I was a lesbian before I even knew I was a lesbian. And also, everyone there kept eating crowns because we were so fucking bored in there. I did not eat crowns, but everyone was so fucking bored in there that we were like, we will eat crowns just to so we have rainbow poops and then we have something to look forward to. That was something. Any hallucinations? So I actually I still actually experience hallucinations, but they're usually really minor, and because they were so minor and not like the typical like voices and stuff, I didn't realize that it was hallucinations. I had tactile hallucinations. It was like I had like the sensation of things crawling on me. But I always brush it off because I was like, oh, it's just my brain being weird. Which is true. It was just my brain being weird. But it didn't like occur to me that that was like a hallucination. And I still get that sometimes. And also it was the worst when I actually had ants that would get in my room and then would actually crawl on me. So it was, ooh, that was so stressful. That was extremely stressful. What was this girl's clue? A love of flannel and Subarus? I don't know. I don't know how she figured it out. I legitimately, I think it's like I was like looking at her and I guess she like thought that I was looking at her like in a gay way, which I probably was, and I guess she like accurately deduced it somehow, and I don't fucking know. I wish I could contact her and be like, hey, remember me? You were right. You really have pets. I said BRB and then totally ADHD'd for like an hour. How goes art? Well, we're talking about psychosis now, and also this is the art so far. Yeah. Dude. Dude. High school me was... You know how sometimes you like think about like, oh, what if I like met my past self? I think that past me and current me would probably get in a fist fight. And I don't mean that like in a way like, oh, I hate my past self, because I really don't. Um, like, you know, I don't resent myself or anything because I was a struggling teen. But also, I was just a really aggressive person. I would have start shit with myself for no reason because I was so aggressive. Yeah, I was like in a like group chat like with my friends and stuff talking about like the phases everyone's went through, and I was like, dude, I have been through so many phases. Like I think I would be like basically unrecognizable, personality wise at least. Consistency? I don't know her. And like somehow I managed to be very consistent and inconsistent at the same time. It's kind of funny. Ugh. I gotta get better about drinking. Also, I was thinking, would you guys like it if I decreased the point cost for the color changes? I still would have like long cooldowns on them, but I would make it cheaper. The color swaps, yeah. Like I can do this. Or this. Or this. I added them really recently. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought 2K was good too, and I wasn't sure. It's also because I just like it. I'm a lurker, so I forget these things, dude. I don't blame you. Oh, vampire. I saw my hoodie on the floor, and I thought that was toffee. I thought that was toffee, and it's my hoodie, because I was wearing a black hoodie. God, yeah, Minhara time. Let's fucking go! In fact, I'm gonna put on a little Minhara song. Sorry to the song. Sorry, no nine disco. Minhara time. Yeah. Toffee blends in really well with everything. She's usually asleep on our couch, though. Which is also brown, so she blends in there, too. I don't want to draw feet, so... What if I just don't? What if I just don't? You ever think about like a Dalmatian in the wild? That'd be weird. This is the song you wanted to cover, right? Yes. Because it's a very relatable song. I like had like a playlist of just like all the songs that were like really relatable for my Minhera moods. Just see if I could find that sometime. But it's like this song and Watashi no R by Senryu Churi da da da. Can't fucking remember his name. Kuragepi? Wada something? I don't know. And then I don't know. I have a lot. Cause I'm the kind of person where if I'm like sad, I don't listen to happy stuff. I listen to more sad stuff, and then I make myself feel worse, and then I feel so bad that it like does like a reset on my mind, and then I feel okay. I don't know why I'm like that. Also, I think that Dalmatians are like the dazzle camouflage of the dog world. Emotion overflow air. Yes. Kind of like how depressed people watch BoJack Horseman. Yes. Yeah, it really does. It is just like venting it out, I guess. I don't know. You know what game I need to play? You know what game I need to play? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Fuck are you? Needy girl! Needy streamer overload. I never streamed it because I don't like streaming visual novels. But just know that when this game came out, I was like, oh my gosh, she just like me. She just like me for real, for real. She's just like me for real, for real. For real, for real, for real. Also, this is the most listened to song on my Spotify playlist. It is a good ass song. I fucking love it. I know I'm putting off the inevitable, but God, I don't want to draw it. But also not drawing shoes is worse because then there's the feet just out. And that's unacceptable. I have always struggled with drawing heels. Yeah. I haven't played Omori. Probably won't. The cat's meowing, the dog's barking. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like, I had a thought and then the thought left my mind before I could form it. High heels are good. I wonder if I could still even wear them. I normally wear flats, but maybe if I tried really, really hard. Alright, we're going to pretend that this is done. High heels are cool because they look fun to stomp. Hold on a moment there. I don't know about that. Oh, God. That reminds me, I saw on Clip Studio. Hold on, let me just see if I can just download it right now. I will just download this right now. Oh, I don't have enough for it. So on Clip Studio, one of the things that you can download is that pool. Anyway, I thought that was funny. It's 300 like gold though, and don't have that money. I only have 150. Really sad. The things that money can buy. I guess I'll clean up this line art a little bit more. Oh yeah. Yeah, I have that. I might turn that off, but I have it set to where if I like scrunch my face, it makes me sleep. But yeah. I don't know. Ugh. Recently binged on and repeat a lot of Akatsuki record songs. That's because it's good, dude. It's fucking good. What am I doing? Uh. Oh yeah, I was thinking I'm probably gonna call it here. 'Cause I'm a... See, something about when you don't stream very much. Oh, what song is this? This is Consultant by Akatsuki Records here. Let me I get you the link. I'm gonna send the YouTube version because that has English subs. Yeah. My throat's kind of sore. My throat is sore and also my back hurts. So I will call it here. Okay, who's live? Bleh. Thank you all for coming, by the way. And oh god, where's OBS? Oh god, what happened? Oh god, what happened? Okay. Yeah, it's about the fox girl. Yeah, thank you again, everyone, for coming. Thank you, Sunny Bill. Thank you, Mousewife, for the raids. Thank you for everyone who's followed. Thank you for everyone who has gifted subs and followed. I appreciate it. Let me see here. I think we will raid Gloop Queen. Because she just went live with Sonic Frontiers, which is not a game that I've played because I'm not a Sonic kind of kid, but I think she just started it. Yeah. Be nice, be cool, be chill. I stream. Oh god, when do I stream again? Friday! So like 2 days from now, 6 p.m. And it's gonna be some dwarfs. The dwarves. Yeah. But I'll see you guys then. 6 p.m. CST. Hold on, do I just don't have this schedule. Whatever. Anyway, raid message. It's the usual. Cat girl raid. Use whatever emote you like. And I'll see you guys then. Okay? Alright. Bye-bye.
Bleh!